Tampa Bay has a rising storm on defense, and his name is Logan Hall. After years of waiting, something finally clicked. He's faster, he's stronger, and he's starting to look like the monster the Bucs always hoped he'd become. But is this the beginning of a breakout? Or just a flash before the fade? Today we dive deep into the numbers, the doubts, and the truth behind Logan Hall's comeback story, and why this could be the year everything changes. Let's talk about something that might surprise a lot of Bucs fans. Logan Hall might finally be turning the corner. Last season, Logan Hall showed signs of becoming the player Tampa Bay always believed he could be. He played in 16 games and started 10 of them. Even though he dealt with some injury issues, he put up his best stats so far. That includes 28 total tackles, 17 of those solo, both career highs. He added 10 quarterback hits, which is the most he's ever had. And for the first time, he racked up 5.5 sacks, more than he had in his first 2 seasons combined. He even had a fumble recovery and a pass deflection, proving he was all over the field, making plays. That's not just progress. That's what we call a mini breakout year. And here's why it matters. Logan Hall is still only 25 years old. He's got time to grow, time to develop, and time to become a real difference maker. If he had taken a step backward last season, yeah, that would have been a big red flag. But instead, we saw real improvement. And that's a big deal. Now let's be honest, not every number is pretty. According to Pro Football Focus, Hall had an overall grade of 58.1, ranking 93rd out of 219 interior defensive linemen. His pass rush grade was 59.3 and his run defense grade was 54.1. So yeah, there's still work to be done. But this isn't about being perfect. This is about getting better. Hall might not become a superstar or a $20 million a year game wrecker, but that's not the point. Every great team needs strong role players, tough, reliable guys who can make plays when it matters. And if Logan Hall keeps building on what we saw last season, he could become exactly that. Not every NFL player has to be a superstar. Sometimes the guys who stick around the longest aren't the ones with the flashiest stats. They're the ones who show up every single week and do their job right. Think about a guy like Will Golston. He was never a sack machine. He didn't fill the highlight reels. But he spent over a decade in Tampa Bay because he was steady, reliable, and valuable. He was the kind of player coaches trust, the kind of player teams need. And now, Logan Hall might be on that same path. If Hall becomes one of those solid, dependable players, the kind that gives you consistent effort and play every week, that's a big win. That kind of player is gold in the NFL. And if Hall becomes Tampa's next long-term anchor on the defensive line, Bucs fans should be more than happy with that. This season is massive for Logan Hall. It's a contract year, which means the stakes couldn't be higher. If he plays well, he could earn himself a fresh deal, either with Tampa Bay or with another team in free agency. Maybe not a massive contract, but enough to prove his value in this league. That's the fuel. That's the fire. He's motivated. He's hungry. And now it's time to see if he can turn a solid year 3 into something even bigger. Now here's the real question. What do you believe? Do you think Logan Hall is just another depth guy? A background player who never quite lived up to the hype? Or did last season show you that he's starting to figure it out, that he might become a real contributor on this defense for years to come?